So I asked you guys to send me your gacha OCs, and now I'm gonna redraw them and of course Yasify them in my art style. It's Fluff9565 says, here is my gacha OC. Bro, what is this character design, man? Why is she half black and half white? What is this, Danganronpa Monokuma? Yo, why is she barefoot? KJ Draw says, you asked for gacha OCs, I give you gacha OCs. Bro, are these even gacha? They don't look like gacha. It's more like I'm impressed with how weird the hair is. What is this? Why is there an obtuse angle on his hair? What is this random streak of blue on his bangs? Like, it looks like Among Us. Diana Painter says, her name is Robo Kimmy. What in the? Okay, I don't know where you gained your inspo from. Friday Night Funkin', FNAF, Hatsune Miku, and autism. What is this mumbo jumbo of character design, bro? I do not understand this. Like, okay, red skin and green hair, low-key giving watermelon, but okay. Okay, first one we got Yumi. Yumi says, I love you vids. If you do mine, I know you'll east as always, queen. I'll east? What? Me? I'll yeast? Alright. Bro, what the heck is this styling? What is this random leaf on her head? Why is her sweater that color? And why are her sweater and tail two different shades of purple? And what is that? Is that a singular strand of purple on her hair? And it's not even the same shade too. Bro, 3 different shades of purple? I'm gonna throw up. I literally don't know what she's supposed to be. Like, her head screams Catgirl OC of a 13-year-old, but she dresses like she thrifted all of her clothes from McDonald's workers. Again, what is that random leaf on her head? Okay, these are the changes I want to make. Alright, when it comes to character design, this is so bad. Okay, these are the changes I want to make. First of all, that leaf is gone. Like, what is that? It's like you just randomly added it. Like, she looks like she's about to compete in Gordon Ramsay's MasterChef show with this getup. Like, what is that black dress she's wearing? That is not a black dress, that is an apron. I mean, I'm still gonna keep it, but I'm gonna tweak it a little bit, okay? Also, the white gloves will be gone. I'm probably gonna turn it into like white nails or something instead. Alright, so let's draw. But before that, real quick, it's just a quick shameless shout out to my Patreon. Imagine this, guys. For $5, you can have access to all these drawing tutorials, plus a new tutorial every month. So if you've been wanting to learn to draw, just click the link in my description. I already have like a complete beginner's tutorial, plus I upload tutorials like this every month. So yeah, go to patreon.com/Kooleen. But anyway, okay, so I'm gonna teach you guys a thing or two about character design. It's about consistency. But first, let me draw the base real quick. So I'm just gonna do the sketch real quick. I'm kind of just making her like do the peace sign and stuff and making her as friendly as possible. I'm also gonna draw another head here. Once we got the sketch going on, let's just draw on a new layer. I actually like her hair, it's layered. So the upper part looks like she just has short hair, but then she has like really long hair at the back. So we're just gonna keep her hair. However, I did make her dress cling to her waist. It's a bit tighter around the waist compared to the original, which was giving apron. But also, I did not make the ends of the dress tight. I stuck to it being loose at the ends. Okay, so at this point, I'm just basically cleaning up the sketch. Nothing really going on. Now, I also made the tail fluffier because she is literally a cat girl. Cats don't look good without fluffy tails. Okay, now for the coloring. Instead of that grimace shake purple, I just made a more toned down version of it. Okay, it ended up looking like Barney's color, but whatever. It still looks more unified. The dress isn't actually black, it's more of a really dark purple. And also, the purple strand on the hair is the same shade as the sweater. So I'm just adding some more shading real quick and adding definition and also adding some lighting. I also added some lines in the sweater so it has texture. Also adding some blue rim light over here. Oh yeah. And one last thing. I added a necklace to tie the whole thing together. So the key here is consistency. As you guys can see, instead of adding that really random leaf on her head, I turned it into 2 pairs of hair ties around her cat ears. And now the green is complementary to the purple. Before, it was just mint green and grimace shade. It had absolutely no chemistry together. But now this shade of green and this shade of purple, that looks so good. It's giving eggplant. So yeah, this is the before. Before, this was just a character made from a randomizer, but now she looks like an NPC that you can romance in some kind of fantasy Gunner game. 8 out of 10. Next, Rady says, my gacha OC. Her name is Rady. She likes eggs. Thank you for letting me know that she likes eggs. What an incredibly useful piece of information. Okay, let's see here. Yo, what is with these submissions and their heterochromic eyes. Now, first of all, this is a little bit of an improvement compared to the cat girl. There aren't any random leaves, and the accessories are actually consistent, like there's a ribbon in her hair, and there's also a big ribbon at the back, which is pretty cool. Although, she reminds me of has-been hotel characters. Nah, cause why is she so red? Did she spill ketchup all over her socks? Yo, what are these horns though? Why is it randomly sticking out of her hair like that? So, instead of 2 hairs sticking out, we will only draw 1 hair sticking out. Anyway, so yeah, let's draw her real quick. Let's just sketch a little bit. She gives me like mischievous vibe, so I drew her tongue sticking out. Also, I'm just keeping the hair spiky, and the clothes will be kept as is. Okay, now for the coloring. The original color palette reminded me too much of Ronald McDonald. I feel like I need to tone down the colors a bit, so I'm gonna use warm tones to color. I also made her eye colors muted so they don't steal the spotlight from her Powerpuff Girls hymn red hair. And I thought it would be better if I added some rim light on the left. So because of the lighting, it looks like her skin tone is a lot warmer than the original white color, because she was literally paper white a while ago. So yeah, she looks less like a clown now. But the markings on her face do not help. Also, I was originally gonna add a heart necklace, but then I got lazy. So for the other head here, I just made her wink, just to show her playful side, you know? Also adding another head, yet again. Yeah, it just makes it more aesthetic, I guess. So yeah, this is the before and after. Before, she looked like an edgy has-been hotel OC, but now she looks more like if a Tumblr artist made a gender-bent version of Ronald McDonald. Bruh, 6 out of 10. Next. Okay, honestly guys, compared to the last 2, this guy just looks like a completely average dude. Like he's just wearing his black goggles and moving on with his life. Yo, what are those eyes though? Why does he have skulls in his eyes? That is so edgy. So edgy, bruh. Anyway, he looks like some military guy. I'm honestly not gonna do too much because I'm low-key lazy. So okay, let's just draw him. So for this one, I'm just gonna do a simple headshot because I'm getting lazy, y'all. Okay, so he's tilting his head a little bit, and then let's draw his glasses. I'm also gonna draw his skull pupils. The only thing that makes him special is the skull on his pupils, okay? So we're gonna emphasize that. Also, bro, I do not know how to draw goggles. This is just gonna have to do, okay? Alright, so his skin is kind of yellowish compared to the first 2. I added some shading on his bangs, and then his hair is dark bluish. As for his hair, I just used 3 shades of blue. Let's just keep it simple because he needs to be plain AF. You don't have to have crazy ornaments for it to be remembered. You simply stand out by being hot. Like, take a look at this dude from K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, so I finished by adding some blue rim light in typical Kooleen fashion, and also I added some skulls on the background. And yeah, this is what it looks like. Shazam! Hope you guys liked this video. Watch this next one. I'll see you there. Stay cool.